Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is John and this is your Modern Tech Breakdown. Today I'm taking a look at the idea that OpenAI might end up buying the Chrome browser from OpenAI. Let's jump into it. So here's a story from the Register explaining that OpenAI's head of product for ChatGPT has testified that OpenAI would be interested in buying Google's Chrome browser if the courts forced Google to sell it as part of its settlement over its finding that Google has been operating an illegal monopoly in search. And this is something that could occur as the U.S. Department of Justice has actually proposed this as one of its remedies last year. Now, there are other browsers out there with all kinds of AI features, so I don't think this would be a big deal for users, but I think this could be very impactful to OpenAI. I've said it before, they have a problem in that they lack an install base which to deliver their AI features. All the big players in tech have a venue to plug their AI features into. Microsoft has Windows, Apple has iOS and macOS, Google has Search, Gmail, YouTube, and many others. So it really does make sense for OpenAI to buy Chrome in order to really increase their user install base. However, we're talking about the courts here. I don't think we're going to get an initial ruling on this until much later in the year. And even then, if the judge does try to force Google to sell Chrome, I'm sure Google will seek an appeal. And that process could and probably would take years. So it's likely this isn't really going to happen anytime soon. But if Google were forced to sell Chrome, I wonder how it would go down, and I wonder if the judge would monitor the sales process, because I highly suspect that Google would definitely prefer not to sell Chrome to OpenAI and would avoid it as much as possible, and including potentially accepting a lower offer for it. Google and OpenAI are competing for AI dominance right now, and Google would much prefer to prevent OpenAI from getting the user base that it needs. Chrome has billions of users, and OpenAI merely has hundreds of millions of users currently. Getting Chrome would be a shot in the arm for OpenAI, and as I mentioned, this AI race is very critical for Google as it directly threatens its biggest revenue-generating business, which is search. So there you have it. OpenAI might buy Chrome from Google at some point down the road, but I'll leave this one here for now. As always, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you next time.